There is something important you need to know about your son. This is serious. If you believe in angels, take a deep breath and open your heart. This message was sent to you for a reason. Your guardian angels are watching over you. They want to help. They want to guide you to the truth. Don't ignore this. You've given so much for your son. You've made sacrifices, worked hard, and pursued dreams not only for yourself, but also for him. You have been his protector, teacher, and biggest supporter. You have deeply loved him, prayed for him, and hoped for a future where he can thrive. But now, something is happening that you would never expect. Your son is on a path you can't see. The universe is sending you a warning. Your angels are reaching out to you. They see what lies ahead and do not want you to be in the dark. They are attempting to show you the way. Pay attention to the signs around you. Listen to your heart. Be open to what is being revealed. Do not turn away from the truth. Your son requires you now more than ever. This is not the time to doubt, rather, it is time to act. Your love has always been his most powerful shield, and now it will be the light that guides him forward. The world is vast, filled with many paths, some good, some dangerous. Somewhere along the path, he began to drift. The choices he makes, the people he listens to, and the influences that creep into his life are pulling him in directions you never imagined. Look closely. The company he keeps is shifting. There are voices around him that do not have his best interests in mind. They spread lies, plant doubts, and lead him astray. He is being pulled into something that could harm him, something that could lead him away from the future you have always envisioned for him. This message is not here to bring fear, it is here to bring awareness. You have always been his protector, his guide, and his safe haven. He needs you to be stronger now more than ever. Look for the signs. Listen to your heart. Do not ignore the feeling deep inside you. You have the ability to help him. You are strong enough to pull him back before it is too late. Your love is the light he requires to find his way home. The world around your son is full of temptations, distractions, and voices that can easily cloud his judgment. It's not that he's a bad person or wants to disappoint you. The truth is that he is lost, trapped in a web of decisions and influences that he does not fully comprehend. Some of these paths may seem exciting or easy, but they are leading him somewhere dangerous, and he may not know how to escape without the right help. As a parent, you've always watched over him, but sometimes the signs can be hard to spot. Has his behavior begun to change? Perhaps he is acting distant, no longer eager to share the minor details of his day, or keeping his thoughts to himself. Does his energy feel different? Does he seem distracted, or has his enthusiasm for things he once loved faded? There may be secrecy where there once was openness. You notice how his eyes look a little guarded, and he isn't as open with you anymore. Pay attention. Who is he spending time with? What conversations is he having behind closed doors? Are his friends a positive influence, encouraging him to grow and remain strong, or are they pulling him in the wrong direction, leading him toward choices that don't align with the values you've taught him? There are forces around your son that do not align with the future you envision for him. Not everyone who stands with him is truly on his side. The people he calls friends might not be friends at all. Some might be using him, leading him into choices that could lead to regret. They might speak in ways that sound exciting, but their influence is powerful, shaping his actions and thoughts in ways he does not yet see. One of life's most difficult lessons is learning who to trust. Your son, like so many before him, is still figuring this out. His heart is open, he is still learning what is true and what is false. He wants to belong. He wants to be accepted, but in that search, he may fall into traps set by those who do not have his best interests in mind. He's still discovering who he is. He is trying to figure out what he believes in. He's navigating a world full of wonder and danger. Right now, he may not see the risks ahead, but you can. You see beyond the surface, beyond the excitement of the moment. You understand the importance of choices. You understand how a single wrong turn can change everything. This is the time to intervene, to guide, remind, and protect him. Because when his vision is obscured, he requires your wisdom to clear the path. The wrong people can change how he thinks, how he feels, and how he acts. It may not be clear at first, but over time, their influence can leave a lasting mark. This is not about controlling him, it is about guiding him. He needs to see how his choices matter, and how the people around him shape his journey. The right company can uplift him, while the wrong company can bring him down. A single wrong decision can send him down a path he never intended to walk, but a single right choice can propel him to greatness. But don't be afraid, because there is hope. You're not alone in this. The universe is working behind the scenes to help him find his way. Divine forces are at work, gently nudging him, guiding his heart, and leading him back to the right path, even if he doesn't realize it yet. Efforts are being made to return him to the truth. He is being redirected. His heart is gradually waking up to what he truly needs. There is a powerful energy guiding him toward the future he is truly meant to have. The right people and choices are on their way. Trust that everything is aligning for him, even if it takes time. You, his guide, can trust that the path is still unfolding, and he will find his way. He can't do it alone. He needs you. Your love will strengthen him. Your wisdom can help him to see clearly. Your guidance will be the light that draws him away from the darkness. Even if he pushes back or doesn't understand yet, you must remain firm. You are his anchor, keeping him steady as the waves of life try to pull him under. Do not meet him with anger. Don't assume the worst. Instead, listen. Ask him about his thoughts, dreams, and struggles. Let him know that his voice matters. Sometimes children hide things, not because they are guilty, but because they fear being misunderstood. If you create a safe environment, he will open up. Let him know that no mistake is too big, no path is too difficult, and no decision is beyond redemption. He needs to hear that love never fades, even when he stumbles. Be patient. Be present. His heart is searching for the truth, and your love will guide him to find it. Watch over him, but do not suffocate him. Pay close attention to where he goes, who he spends time with, and what fills his mind. Know his friends. Understand their values. If their influence is pulling him in the wrong direction, intervene gently but firmly. Show him a better way, not by force, but by example. Surround him with people who will lift him up. Introduce him to role models who will inspire him and remind him of his worth and potential. If he is drifting, guide him back. Help him rediscover what makes him happy. Does he love to draw? Encourage him to create. Does music affect his soul? Let him play, listen, and express himself. Is he enthusiastic about sports? Get him back onto the field. Find what ignites his spirit and fuel it. Passion is a shield against negativity. A mind filled with purpose has no room for destruction. Remind him that he's never alone. A higher power watches over him. Angels walk beside him. He is protected even when he feels lost. Encourage him to pray, reflect, and seek wisdom beyond the noise of the world. When his heart is connected to something higher, the voices of temptation become weaker. When he knows his worth, no one can persuade him otherwise. If some friendships or habits are leading him astray, don't be afraid to step in. Set boundaries, but do so with love and not anger. Show him why certain choices can be dangerous. Help him see the big picture, the long path ahead, and the future that could be shaped by a single decision. Speak with patience. He might not understand today, but your words will remain with him. If the situation seems too heavy to bear alone, reach out. There are people who can help: mentors, teachers, counselors, and spiritual guides. Don't wait until the damage is done. Ask for wisdom, seek advice, and rely on those who have walked this path before. You're not alone in this. There is always help. There's always hope. This warning is not only about danger. It's also about hope. The universe does not send messages of fear without also sending a promise. Your son is not lost forever. This moment of struggle will pass. He is being shaped, tested, and ready for something bigger. Every hardship teaches him something. Every mistake contains a lesson. Every wrong turn can still lead him back to the right path. He'll open his eyes. He'll see the truth. He will recognize who genuinely cares about him and who does not. The friends who lead him astray will fade, and the ones who uplift him will remain. He will remember his dreams, the ones that once filled him with excitement and purpose. He will find his way back to himself, to the person he was meant to be. And when that day comes, he will look back at this moment with gratitude. He'll understand that your love, patience, and unwavering guidance saved him from a future that was never meant for him. He will be stronger, wiser, and more certain of who he is. And you'll know that your faith, prayers, and patience made all the difference. Let God's message spread far and wide. If you love God, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your unwavering presence and support on our journey toward love. Amen. If you want to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks of up to $20.